Clutch Trucker filmed before a live studio audience. Yep, there he is. There's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. All right, this is Sleeper Remodel Update number 21. Lucky 21. That's right. All right. If I ever go to a casino, that's one of my favorite games to play. I just love playing blackjack. Just straight blackjack. You ever notice the casinos now, they all have the, oh, this is blackjack, plus. This is blackjack, smoking turtle blackjack. And what the hell is that? Oh, well, you have to do a side bet here on the turtle, and if you do the side bet here on the smoking turtle, at the same time, and you get these two face cards with, a porcupine up your butt, then, you win the big jackpot. Just give me blackjack. Anyway, you can see behind me, yes, more has happened today, and I'll be showing the last two videos, or the last couple of days. My son Justin helped me a lot on Friday and a little bit on Saturday, and then today the stars were my wife, Mary, and Ben, really helping me out to finish getting the cross beams up in the upper bunk area that's sticking now into the cab area, because you can see that's up there now, and you can see it's very dark below because that plank is up above, and then we of course just screwed that all down and everything. The hardest part about that was the plank that was sitting up there in this upper area was still 55 inches wide by 43 and almost half inches long to make up the second part of the upper bed area. Well, we couldn't pull it in through this way and flip it because we would have hit the ceiling. So we had to get around and put like another, some more wood down behind the catwalk so I could not just step through there and fall against the fifth wheel. And she got it hoisted up to me on the catwalk. I hoisted it up from there, up to the top where Ben was able to grab it and pull it forward. My wife shot around inside and helped shimmy it on in. And then we got it dropped into place using that hammer mallet to make sure it drops all the way down, because we fit it, I measured just perfectly, so we had it fitting just perfectly into that box. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. There's nothing like watching a woman use tools, right, baby? Yeah. There's the lovely Mary, hard at work.
Yay. Right. I think it's in.
Looks like it's made it.
Yep.
All right, so Mary's
Yay.
standing in what will be the landing area. There's Ben. You look like, what's the, 1984 and all that, over the top of the wall.
George Orwell?
Yeah, but
I know what you're talking about.
Kilroy was here. So there is the entire bed platform. I'm standing out here in the back of the truck. All right, there's Ben.
There it is.
So what do you think of this will be the new upper bunk area?
It's going to be nice. It's going to be a little weird having your feet hang over the gap there, but I mean that's kind of how bunk beds work in the first place.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Feet will be out this way. Head will be up towards the front.
Well, I mean you can switch it if you want to. But,
Yeah, but it'd be easier to get up from there, I think. Yes, Ben is now standing in what will be the landing area, so he's on a step ladder. Will probably be a little bit taller. He'll be about that height, and then he could just hop into the bed from there.
But not right now.
Not right now. And right here is going to be a little closet and a little table with some space above it. So it's coming into play. Thanks to the help of the lovely Mary and Ben today. So then afterward, my wife helped me screw down the plank to all the cross members, and then she got over on the farther side where I don't feel comfortable getting up there yet until this post is going to be in place. I'm a little bit bigger guy. My wife weighs like, what, $120 soaking wet anyway. So she was happy to get up there and do that for me, and we got all that screwed down. So it is now everything that supports it is in place except for that pole, which is going to go over there. Okay, and I kind of showed this, I think, in yesterday's video. As I turned, if you can see, you look at my CB mic right here, right behind that, you see that's where that edge is, and there's going to be a pole coming down. I got some more video coming up explaining that.
There we go.
All right, there she is, the lovely Mary.
It is done.
She did most of the screws here, the front deck area for me.
Yep, the drilling, the screwing, it's all there.
So
Done.
there you go. So
Solid.
there she is. Up in what will be the full bunk area. Tron, tron, tron.
Woohoo!
Happy wife smile freeze frame. I've been saying over and over behind the passenger seat, this is where my fridge used to be. There's going to be 3 steps starting from just in front of where that vent is there and all the sawdust. Okay, so we have 3 10-inch deep steps going up about, I think it's, if I remember right, 11 to somewhere between 11 and 13 inches. I'm not sure. They're going to be fairly steep steps. Coming up here to the wall, and they'll hit the landing, which will be about that level right there. Okay, right now we've just got our step ladder in place. The board is now not all the way across. So if we step up the step ladder here and come into our upper bunk area, then there's a nice overhead view of where my whole full size bed is going to go. You can look back down to the toilet, driver's seat, front part of the truck, and this will be way up here. And that's why we cut the big hole out the back. Closet there, little kind of, little like, what do you call it? End table, not so end table, but nightstand. Kind of built-in one right there. And like I said, this will be the rest of my landing area over my fridge and freezer, which are going to be right down there. And we got this all screwed down, and we use deck screws up here, and yes, we're allowed to do that, because this is basically the deck. So we screwed those in all around the perimeter, down each beam, holding this deck plate in. This is the front part of the full-size bed. There's the rear part sticking out the back. So we're going to have a nice full-size bed up here. I'm going to really enjoy that. Have a little more room, then I don't have to kick Rusty around quite as much. And, you know, he'll still probably want to sleep on top of me. That's just the way that damn dog is. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. And underneath, to support this whole thing up, there's a lot of stuff going on. We have, 2x6 joists going across. I've got some joist hangers, corner brackets. I've got some lag bolts going through it. Here on the front beam, right underneath, we've got a second beam attached directly to it for the platform above, and those are all bolted in right there, all the way across. So we've got a little bit of everything helping support this main system. My job tonight is to try to figure out the pole system. The pole's going to go right here in this corner area, inside this lip right here, and go down to the floor. So I'm going to have to notch it, I think. I don't want to lose this portion of the wall. I'm going to go through where all these holes are below. You see all that? That's so the rear air system back there can breathe. And I'm going to have a vent in the front of the steps right here. So I can punch through that. I just want to leave this beam. So I'm going to attach to the beam and then down to the floor. And then there is a, you can see it right there, by my left foot right there. There's a threaded thing into the support in the floor. So there's 2 of those. And I'm going to have a board there built into that post, so it'll hold everything rigidly all the rest of the way back up. If I can zoom out now, back up into here, into this section. So I'm just trying to figure out how to put this all together tonight. There are some bolts down there in the wall I'm going to utilize, and as well as building the whole step situation. So you've got bolts coming out of the wall here and right there. There's this seatbelt hanger, which is not needing to be used anymore, which I will also utilize for building the landing area on the side once again to build everything into the truck. There's more bolts on that back wall. Look back there. All right, you can't see through there, but there is a threaded thing into a post in the truck right there as well. Going to use all that, utilize all of that for the landing area. All right, now I don't know if I showed you. I think I did show you the other day the area. That tray is gone that was holding my bed up. And of course, there's the that black box. That's the APU heater air conditioner that needs to stay there. That's the heater air conditioner that's built into the truck when you're running the main engine. Of course, it uses that vent there, that vent up there. This one uses, when you're not running your main engine, it has a series of ducts. If you remember, I put one up in the wall there. This pops out up there, so I have at least one up there. Another one's going to snake up here through the wall into a cabinet, pop out up here. I did discover on the back of this APU unit, there's 4 duct possibilities. 1, 2, 3, and look down there. There's a 4th one that's capped. So I'm going to run another one through this side box up into my stair. It'll pop out about my second stair, aiming this way, coming forward. So let's take advantage of all 4 ducts. Why not? So now that our upper bunk area is almost completely complete, you see how dark it is below. We did bring the toilet back in for placement. It's going to sit about like this, but it's going to go back through this piece of wall just a little bit more, a few more inches, so that you're not crammed up against the rear of the driver's seat when you're sitting there doing your business, baby. Thank you. Well, I think that pretty much covers everything that's happened today so far. Like I said, got to finish thinking how to make that pull work the best. And while we were at Menards, I had to go buy Menards again. It's like a daily trek. I had to get some longer bolts that are going to go into those threaded ones into the floor that go into the beam underneath. Blah, 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 to hold everything down. But while there, I told you in my other video, my shop vac had died. So they had this one on sale for $44. And it is a shop vac brand, right? Wet or dry, or wet/dry vacuum. So while we're here, let's do the fun unboxing. This is why people keep saying, cut those nails, Clutch, cut those nails. Here's why I don't. Look, can you do that with your thumbnail? Yeah, baby. I got talons. All right. Pop this puppy open. Let's see what we have. Oh, we got, the accessories. Here's our main hose. And we got other pipe accessories down each side here. Lovely, lovely. All right. Oh, another little accessory. And then we have the main unit. Let's pull it on out. Get that box out of here. All right. There you go. There it is, a little mini shop vac. And here's the cord. All right, not much to it. You have your on-off switch. I think that turns it on and off. What do you think? Yep, little canister shop vac. Looks like it's got the necessary things to pop it open on the side, which I can't seem to figure out right now. But yeah, I can't get those open. I may actually have to read the manual. Oh, no, it popped open. All right, see, there it goes. And then the other side to pop open. Come on, baby. Come on, Mother Scratcher. All right, and they're all the same. They have the vacuum part with their filter built onto it right there on the top. Oh, and we even have more stuff inside. Oh, wheels, if we want to roll it around. Now, let's see. We've got, a little handle we can screw on the top. A round piece of plastic. An extra filter that goes inside. A little hose adapter, I think. Oh, and I guess this would be the lovely shop vac instructions for those of us who feel like reading them. Well, that's about it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in and on all that good stuff. We'll get to more building tomorrow. Like I say, the main part of all this is done. A little demolition to go for the wall to slide that toilet back just a little bit more. And I got to figure out how to get that beam around. I'm going to have to do some notching and so forth tonight. So I've got my handy-dandy tape measure right here. As this is what I always do late at night. I rethink things that I'm going to have to do the next day. And I measure and I remeasure and I measure again. I do some sketches. I do this all right so I don't have to rebuild anything. That's the whole point. Do it once, do it right. Well, again, it may not look like a lot, but there's quite a bit of progress we got done today. You'd think he was helping the whole time with his yawning like that. But the project is still continuing. We're getting further along, so I'm trying not to get frustrated with it, but it is happening, so that's the good news. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment if you'd like to. I get to your comments. Sometimes takes, just about a day now that I've been doing these daily updates. Don't forget about Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Do I have any messages? Mrs. Cutwater is driving me crazy. Oh, well, she's in the conference room right now. Yeah, she's in there with Mr. Schuyler Sr., Mr. Schuyler Jr., a British woman with no bra, and a Hindu with a bedpan on a stick. All right, he's eyeing that strip. Come on, Rusty. You almost had it. Come on. There he goes. And he has the bacon strip. And yes, he's slurpily, happily eating it there. All right, Rusty. We have to have the happy dog look. Come on. Look up here. He's too invested in his strip. Come on, Rusty. Look up here. Give us the happy dog look. Come on. There, we got a glimpse.